As part of the release of the 2016 Nursing Professional Development Scope and Standards, ANPD is proud to introduce the revised Nursing Professional Development Practice Model, a systems model designed to support the scope of practice of the NPD practitioner as the healthcare landscape continues to evolve. The NPD scope of practice defines the who, what, where, when, why, and how that drive nursing professional development practice. We've transformed the old model in an effort to meet the unique needs of the NPD practitioner as outside factors like governing bodies, regulations, consumer awareness, etc., continue to broaden the scope and responsibilities of the NPD practitioner. Let's start by breaking down the model. The NPD practitioner is a registered nurse who influences professional role and development of learners in a variety of settings. The learner is an individual or group with a gap in knowledge, skills, or practice who actively engages in professional development activities. The NPD practitioner and learner collaborate and work together to contribute to nursing professional development processes and outcomes. They work within interprofessional practice and learning environments, which may overlap each other.
I find a lot of value in my membership in ANPD and in having a clearly articulated scope and standards of practice. It comes into play every day for me in my job back in my organization where I'm employed. I've had senior leaders in my organization ask me what's going on across the country and what are the standards that are out there, and it is very valuable for me to be able to say, why yes, I can tell you what's in our scope and standards.
The inputs delineate the when and the who in the scope of practice. Just as nursing may occur anytime, anywhere, NPD practitioners conduct ongoing environmental scanning to identify potential professional practice gaps. Analysis of the data helps determine if the gap can be solved with education or through other NPD responsibilities or organizational channels.
Well, we utilize the new NPD scope and standards of practice and the model to help formulate our performance expectations. We were going through a change in our organization and we wanted our staff to be able to identify who they were, what they did, as well as our leadership in the hospital to understand. And the new model that showed the inputs, the throughputs, and the outputs was the perfect setting for that.
The standards of practice are the core of the NPD practice model. The inside gear drives all throughputs of the model. These standards are the central to the how an NPD practitioner functions. Each number within the gear identifies a NPD practitioner role. NPD practitioners apply these roles, often simultaneously, as they guide the learner toward desired outcomes.
One of the other ways that I'm going to use it is to present it to my peer directors that are the directors of the clinical units, to show them what nursing education or nursing professional development practitioners, what we do, what our scope is, to really help them understand the role and value the role.
The outputs of the NPD practice model represent the desired outcomes of NPD practice and the ultimate goals of protection of the public, optimal care, population health. The feedback loop represents lifelong learning and growth that influences the constantly evolving interprofessional practice and learning environments, model inputs, and model throughputs. To learn more about the NPD model, visit the ANPD online store today to purchase the 2016 Nursing Professional Development Scope and Standards textbook.